I'm Dan Galushin. Welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. Today we're back with another Crosman air gun. This one happens to be a pistol, a C11 they call it. I'm not too sure as to how well it will work or anything else. It's not a blowback. It is a CO2, but it's not a blowback. And I got it on sale for around 15 bucks. Right there, that kind of says, I don't know. And it doesn't say it's a refurbished, although I'm kind of wondering because it did come in a plain cardboard box. But we're going to be trying it out, and without a blowback or any other features or anything else like that, the CO2 ought to last longer. And it's a BB, strictly BB gun, and I'll show it to you. Got it right here. There it is. It really isn't too bad looking. You've even got a rail up here on it. It's you know, not all that much. It's all plastic, the whole thing is, but it does have a metal magazine. That's metal magazine. And the BBs load right down here in this little hole. You got a follower up here, and you got to pull that follower down. I have been able to get it to catch over to the side. I don't know how I did, but it did. And so I was able to see if I could load it. But I have not fired this. I haven't even loaded CO2 in it. We're going to do that today for the first time, and then we're going to load this. So the CO2 goes right into here. And you got to kind of, it comes right out like that. CO2 cartridge goes right into there, and here's the little gadget that screws it in. We're going to do that. I've got some, what have I got? I've got Umarex CO2, which is very good CO2. And you just drop that down in, put it in like that. See, land in here. And then this little thing here, get it so where it's tight first, which you always do, before you really start going with it. There, you heard it hiss. I should have put a drop of oil on there, which I didn't do. Now you take the grip, put it back into place. Did not go in real well, did it? There we go. That went in, snapped in place, pretty good. It does have a safety up here. Now that's on safe, but it's a little different. It's not your cross lock or anything like that. You got to push in on it and then move it. Now it's off. It does not have your blowback, like I said, where it's just going to fire it that way. And now we're going to load the magazine. And it's not a real, there it is. It's in place. I got it locked down there. I still really don't know how it's locking. I try to move it to the side. The others have got a slot where you can put them in. Now we're going to put some BBs in it. And really, what I could do is pour them in there, but I'm not going to do that due to the fact that I don't want BBs all over the ground out here and be chasing those around. So I'm going to turn this off. We're going to load that up, and then we're going to start shooting. Alright, I loaded it, and there are 19 BBs in there. Kind of like the, the Umarex has one that's the M40, I think, the MP40, that one. And that does have a blowback. That has 19 rounds in it. Well, this one has 19 as well. Try to get 20, doesn't do it. So, we'll put it in there. Put it in the right way. There we go. Stuck it in there. She's ready to go. We'll just shoot this. You can see the sights here. They're just non-adjustable sights, as you can tell. This white dot up here, I didn't paint that. For a change, it isn't me that did it. It's the company that has it, which is a good idea. And let's go down there. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot at our qualification line first. And we're going to put, I've got a round pizza board. We're going to shoot at that and see what sort of a grouping we can get in the middle of that. So let's go down there and start shooting. Okay, we're here at our first line at 5 yards, and let's see if we can get that pizza board and see what we can do with it. We'll take the safety off. I don't know where it hit. It hit. We're going to see what we can do. Okay, there's 5 rounds. Let me go take a look. This is what I've heard about it. That you can see, they got a couple of them here, and it's round. This is one thing I'd read about this, is that it is not a real tight shooter, and perhaps not. They said it's fairly good for plinking. Well, you know, we did this from 5 yards, which is the first qualification line. Let's see if we can hit this from 7 yards and then 10 yards. And this still would be center mass if you were practicing or trying to teach somebody a pistol like this for getting their CCL. So let's put this back down there, and then we're going to shoot from another 2 lines. We won't shoot quite as many rounds. All right, we're back at 7 now, and let's see what we can do. Okay, shot 3 rounds there. We'll go back to 10 now. Here we are, 10. Okay, 3. Now let's go get that thing and see what we got. It hit center mass all the way, I know that. Alright, I went down there and got it. We got 1 flyer, actually, up here. And the rest are pretty much into center mass, so teaching somebody how to fire a pistol like that, it shouldn't be too bad. They're going to be able to get in here, and that's what I'd heard, though, that it flies around. Again, these are BBs. And of course, BBs aren't known for their greatest of accuracy. And what do you say now we try some plinking with it and see how that works? Okay, I got it set up. I'm having problems again with the camera, of course. It doesn't want to work with the zoom correctly, so I got you in a little bit easier. We're back here at 7 yards and seeing how we can do with plinking, because normally with pistols like this, these air pistols, by the way, this is only about 400 feet per second, and that's usually rated high when they do that. So you're probably looking more like 300, 350, something like that. But it does seem to do pretty good otherwise. I could see that BB. It's going right over it. Yeah, that must be it. Yep, we're out. But, my golly, it didn't do too bad plinking. Let me get some of those that went down, and we'll see just what we got on penetration. Well, amazingly, they did penetrate from what I could see. This is where one of them hit right here, and it did go all the way through. But the back side, it went through that too as well. But it made a really clean hole, which seems funny. That you get that clean of a hole out of that lower velocity. Again, right here. These have been shot up by other things too. But this one was hit right in here, and it went through, but it did not, well, it may have, yeah, right here. It did go all the way through. So that kind of surprises me, really, as to how that did. So it had pretty good strength at that point. And I'm going to load a few more in, and we're going to shoot. We did that at 7 yards. We're going to come back here at 10 yards and see how we can do for plinking. I really don't know there. We may set up some cans on this to see how that works. Yeah, I loaded 19 in again. Hadn't planned on that many, but I did it anyway. We'll see back here from 10 yards what can be had. I really don't know. Well, I hit the can. That one I didn't. That one I did, and I got the other one. I can hear it hitting the can. It's definitely hitting those cans. Yeah. That's not bad from 10 yards. I mean, I've been getting those. Let's see what we can do from 7. Yeah, we're out. That wasn't too bad. Now we're going to take a look at those cans. Go back here and see just what they did as far as penetration goes. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that some of the rounds that hit penetrated about the same both places. I thought maybe from 10 yards it wouldn't quite penetrate them, but it did. Now here's one here that one of the rounds, and I don't really know which, hit up here, and the other one right in the center. And I presume these are the ones that we fired from 7 yards, because it's a little bit more accurate at that. But both of them came all the way through, as you can see, but they're up there. And this one, for some reason, This can, both rounds went through the top, almost right close, and I think they both came out, but I'm not sure. They did, they came out the same hole. This one was a round that hit right pretty much dead center, and it came out back here. And this one, I would definitely say that probably was from 7 yards. The 7-yard distance is definitely going to be more accurate with this gun, because you could see when we were doing our 5 and 7 and 10 on that target, they all hit center mass, but they were really spread out quite a bit. And we had one flyer, of course. And again, these are BBs. And for a BB gun, a CO2 BB gun, not blowback or anything, a realistic type thing, no adjustable sights, I'd say this thing does pretty doggone good. Again, this is what they call the C11. You might be able to see that on the side. And it is a Crosman. And for 15 bucks, that's not too bad. I mean, they sell higher than that. They just happen to have a sale. I don't know if it's still going or not. But again, it's $15 right off of the Crosman website. CO2 BBs. And I was shooting, by the way, I was shooting Umarex BBs right here. Umarex steel BBs using Umarex CO2. And it does seem like there's a difference. That Umarex CO2 does pretty doggone good. But anyhow, that's what we got, and wanted to do something on it, let you guys see it. And if you want to, have something just for some fun, because it would be a very good gun actually to train somebody that has never handled a pistol, because it'd be strictly as BBs. You wouldn't have to worry about anything else. And cheap firing, good way to teach somebody. Sorry about the traffic noise. We get a lot of that around here. And also out there at Cedar Oaks when I'm doing it there. So who knows? I can't go anywhere without the traffic noise, right? So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.